Welcome back to Wheel Reverend, the place where machines meet passion. If you're a cruiser enthusiast or someone eyeing your first mid-tier bike, Yamaha has just dropped something that might grab your attention. The 2025 Yamaha Bolt 250. Lightweight, punchy, and classically styled, this latest release is Yamaha's newest attempt to capture the spirit of retro cruiser culture, but with a learner-friendly engine and modern touches. Today, we're diving deep into everything you need to know about this bike, its design, specs, performance, and what sets it apart in an increasingly crowded segment. Let's kick things off with design, because the Bolt 250 is all about attitude. One glance and it's clear Yamaha has gone for a classic bobber aesthetic, a minimalist, low-slung, and muscular. From its teardrop tank and stubby tail to the chunky tires and matte finishes, the Bolt 250 carries over the DNA of its older sibling, the Bolt 950, but scales it down into something more compact and approachable. The all-black engine casing, simple round headlight, and solo saddle add a layer of custom shop cool without the aftermarket price tag. The design might be vintage-inspired, but it's executed with Yamaha's modern precision. Fit and finish are solid, the welds are clean, the paint quality is premium, and little details like the LED taillight, minimal switchgear, and textured seat upholstery make the bike feel more expensive than it really is. Now, let's talk performance. Under the hood, or rather, under the tank, we're looking at a 249cc air-cooled, SOC, single-cylinder engine. It produces around 20 horsepower at 8,000 rpm and 18 Nm of torque at 6,500 rpm. This is not a beast that will tear your arms off, but it isn't trying to be. What it delivers is smooth, linear power that's perfect for city rides and weekend cruising. The engine feels refined, with vibrations kept in check thanks to Yamaha's balancer shaft technology. Throttle response is predictable, and the 5-speed gearbox slots in confidently. Whether you're filtering through traffic or riding through twisties, the Bolt 250 feels composed and friendly, qualities that make it perfect for beginners and commuters alike. Yamaha's engineers have tuned the intake and exhaust system to give the bike a deeper exhaust note than you'd expect from a 250. It's got that cruiser thump without being obnoxious. At idle, there's a gentle rumble, and as you climb the revs, it has a satisfying growl. Not too loud, not too tammy, just right for everyday rides. The Bolt 250 comes with a telescopic front fork with 120 mm of travel and dual rear shocks with preload adjustability. It's not track-grade suspension, but for city streets and mild backroad jaunts, it's more than adequate. The ride quality is surprisingly plush, soaking up potholes and road undulations without sending shocks through your spine. On the braking side, there's a single 282 mm disc up front with a twin-piston caliper and a 220 mm disc at the rear. ABS is standard, an important addition for safety and especially helpful for newer riders. The brakes are progressive and confidence-inspiring, giving you good stopping power without any sudden bite. Tires are 190/19 up front and 150/80/16 at the rear, wrapped around stylish alloy wheels. This setup strikes a nice balance between grip and stability, and contributes to the Bolt's classic cruiser stance. At 163 kilograms wet, the Bolt 250 is relatively light for a cruiser. That makes it a breeze to maneuver, even in tight parking spots or low-speed traffic. The low 690 mm seat height makes flat footing easy, adding to the confidence factor. Again, Yamaha is clearly aiming this model at newer riders or those who want a simple, unfussy riding experience. The ergonomics lean toward relaxed cruising. The mid-mounted foot pegs give you a slightly forward riding position, while the swept-back handlebars keep your wrists neutral. Long rides are comfortable, especially with that well-padded solo seat. You won't find advanced rider aids like traction control or ride modes, but in a bike like this, you don't really need them. The simplicity is part of the charm. Now let's talk about tech. The Bolt 250 features a small, round LCD gauge that shows speed, fuel level, gear position, odometer, and a trip meter. It's minimalist but functional. There's also a gear indicator, which is a small but appreciated touch for new riders. Lighting is full LED headlight, indicators, and taillight, offering good visibility at night and a modern touch that doesn't mess with the classic aesthetics. You don't get Bluetooth connectivity or app support here, but for a cruiser in this category, that's not a deal breaker. So who's this bike for? If you're a beginner looking to dip your toes into the cruiser world, the Bolt 250 is almost tailor-made for you. It's forgiving, light, and has enough personality to keep you engaged as you build your skills. It's also ideal for urban riders who want a stylish, low-maintenance daily commuter that turns heads without breaking the bank. Even experienced riders might appreciate the Bolt as a second bike, something to cruise around on without thinking too much. And now, let's talk money. The 2025 Yamaha Bolt 250 is priced at $4,899 as the aggressively positioned in the lightweight cruiser market. That makes it more affordable than the Honda Rebel 300 and close to some entry-level street bikes. For that price, you're getting Yamaha's legendary reliability, a factory warranty, and a bike that looks like a custom bobber straight off the showroom floor. Fuel efficiency is another winner. Expect around 85 to 90 miles per gallon depending on your riding style, thanks to the efficient single-cylinder engine and modest weight. With a 13-liter tank, that gives you over 250 miles of range on a full tank, plenty for your daily grind and weekend escapes. What really sets the Bolt 250 apart isn't the tech or the specs, it's the attitude. This is a bike that feels soulful. It's not overloaded with electronics or unnecessary frills. It's a throwback to simpler times when riding was about freedom, not dashboards and drive modes. Yamaha has managed to pack genuine cruiser spirit into a compact, beginner-friendly platform without compromising on build quality or looks. It won't win any drag races, it's not meant to. But if you're looking for a bike that looks fantastic, rides smoothly, and won't intimidate you whether in traffic or while learning the ropes, the Bolt 250 might just be your perfect match. So, is the 2025 Yamaha Bolt 250 the right bike for you? If you're into cruisers, want something stylish, reliable, and easy to live with, and you're on a budget, it absolutely deserves a spot on your test ride list. Yamaha might just have nailed the perfect lightweight cruiser formula here. Thanks for riding with us on Wheel Reverend. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you pick the Bolt 250 over a Rebel 300 or a Meteor 350? And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our next ride review. Until next time, keep the rubber side down and your throttle hand steady.